Welcome to the Golf Spotlight. I'm Ralph Irvin here in the Golf Shop studio, and today we are talking about getting premium performance without big-time swing speeds. How do you do it? We'll tell you, but before we get into the clubs, I ask you to click on the red subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you never miss an episode of the Golf Spotlight. And comment down below, what's your driver swing speed? Do you know it? Let us know. But now, let's get to these clubs as we are joined once again by XXIO Marketing Manager Ryan Polanco. Ryan, thanks for joining us.
Good, Ralph. Yeah, thank you for having me. Yeah, it's always exciting to talk about XXIO. I mean, I think this is a product and a brand that's just so different from everything else that's out there in the marketplace. XXIO, kind of our entire philosophy, we make products for the average golfer or for golfers with moderate swing speeds. And so it's kind of really, from an engineering perspective, it's kind of a fun, different way to look at it. And I think when we talk XXIO, they have been, the global leader in lightweight product and easy to swing product for the last 20 years since the inception of the brand in Japan. With XXIO Prime and this new model that's being introduced now, is this Prime model is even lighter weight and even easier to swing than normal XXIO products, which makes it a very fun product to talk about, but also a very fun product for a lot of golfers with moderate swing speeds to go out there and hit because they see such tremendous benefits over what their current gamer is.
One thing you're delivering with the new XXIO Prime line is super forgiveness because of the Rebound Frame that's built into every single club.
Yeah, exactly. I think the Rebound Frame, I think this is a technology that's really meant to kind of amplify ball speed, but also forgiveness across the entire face. And so essentially what this is doing is this is basically putting a trampoline on the legs of a trampoline, if that helps to make sense. You're essentially increasing the overall surface area of the club face to help with that trampoline-like effect, with those different alternating regions of rigid but also flexible zones. So essentially everything kind of works to transfer more energy throughout the entire club head back to the face, instead of just working on a smaller sweet spot within the face. So essentially, if you hit it out a bit more on the toe or a bit more on the heel, you're still going to see a lot better of a benefit with this new design.
The way the weight is distributed through the club and into the handle is supposed to create a more consistent swing, right?
Yeah, I think we talk a lot about lightweight products with XXIO, but I think adding this weight plus technology to the handle and to kind of the club is really going to help to counterbalance this line of golf clubs. And while counterbalancing isn't necessarily something that's new, it is something that's completely new in a very lightweight product. So by putting more of that mass behind your hands in the golf club, you can then now take this club back easier. You can cock it into position more easily, but also cleaner as well to help get you into a better position at the top of the backswing and also help you to deliver the club head to the ball more consistently for better impact and better overall launch conditions.
When you're talking about XXIO, you're talking about premium materials, and that can be seen in the face. Woods, irons, they are all titanium face clubs.
Yeah, exactly. And I think kind of one of the nice things about XXIO is we really spare no expense from an engineering or manufacturing perspective. So there's a lot of complications into it from a manufacturing perspective, but these materials that we use as well, kind of like you mentioned, the titanium in the driver, but it's not only in the driver, it's also in the fairways, the hybrids, and the irons. So you essentially have the face and performance of a driver throughout your entire bag, even down to your wedges in the XXIO Prime model.
For women, you have an all-new release here in North America with the Prime Royal Edition.
Yeah, the Royal Edition, I think it's been something that's been sold in Korea for a couple of generations now, but really nowhere else globally. And so I think, yeah, definitely, like you said, for North America, this is going to be something that's going to be completely new. And I think for your listeners, you can kind of think this is really more of a ladies' version of XXIO Prime, where we've never really had a ladies' version of Prime before. So the ladies' specs kind of having all the swing weights, all the lengths and weights and everything else, just like with XXIO, all the components are specifically designed for that one product. But now being able to use that same philosophy for a women's version of Prime is really exciting, that a lot of lady golfers should really benefit from. And I think one of the big things within this line as well is this product was developed not only to look ultra luxurious, but also to perform extremely well. And I think one of the key benefits or one of the key factors there is this STAANF titanium that we use in the club face. When we talked about Prime, we talked about the titanium performance and kind of the lightweight performance of that. But this new STAANF titanium in the ladies club face for the driver is a huge benefit because it's some of the lightest weight and most durable titanium out there that actually hasn't been used in the golf industry before, which we're really excited about, which will help increase overall COR, ball speed, and performance of this ladies specific product.
If people want more information on everything XXIO, especially the Prime and Prime Royal Edition, where do they go?
Go to XXIOUSA.com to learn more.
Ryan, thanks for taking the time to join us once again.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you, Ralph. Take care.
We want to thank Ryan Polanco for joining us here on the Golf Spotlight. Once again, please click that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you never miss one of our exclusive features. Have a question? Leave a comment down below, and we will reply. Follow us on Twitter at Golf Spotlight and get the latest from us on Instagram at The Golf Spotlight. And listen to the Range podcast, where we hear the stories behind some of the great equipment innovations from over the years. Finally, we want to thank you for joining us here on the Golf Spotlight as we continue to give you the information that you need for your next golf purchase.